and they have a problem of poverty.
American students in particular are not exposed to the realities beyond the borders of the United States.
It really is sort of just disgusting and obscene that there can be such disparity between people.
I can't even think of the poorest parts of America aren't like this, no access to clinics, no access to stores, no jobs, no opportunity.
Education, more especially to the young people, is very, very poor.
There's just such a huge chasm between the wealthy and the impoverished.
Women definitely have a disadvantage here. They have no way to get income.
Children are dying of diarrhea, and that diarrhea is caused by the water that they're drinking. We don't have the most basic resource for humanity.
If people knew that this was going on with kids, I think it would be the slap in the face that they need. Something has to change.
Our generation of young people are the most privileged, the most well-traveled, the most well-resourced people.
There's some sort of bond between youth everywhere in the world.
We're trying to engage a generation of young people on issues in neglected regions of the world.
There's so much creativity here, there's so much potential, there's so much art and story and culture and just the way these people live their lives.
I think I had a tendency to think, who am I to do anything? I'm just one person.
If you guys have ideas, you can get something done pretty quickly.
We, as young people, have a lot of potential in terms of what we can do and what we want to do.
We spent that first week visiting Parliament, meeting with government leaders.
Programs like this are very, very valuable.
And so just making an impact.
They can work for this change that they want.
Meeting with the U.S. consulate.
That makes it a strategic partner for the U.S.
And then we head off to rural South Africa.
The fusion of a sunny day and a calm Don't worry, be happy, yeah, sing that note for note, just like the wise man said, yeah.
The added advantage of seeing real change in health
goes to AIDS
and education that was student-driven is so motivating.
Today we're doing Celebrating Me Day.
I was teaching about different health tips that the kids could do. What I've been trying to work with is teamwork. I notice a great divide between the girls and the boys.
Right now they're drawing their favorite food.
My main goal was to have guys and girls play soccer together, any sort of game.
Game's called Hassoom. It's like cricket, but since they don't have the bats or the wickets, they just play with their hands.
Now we are going to do communication. You can draw a computer if you want to.
What I ended up doing was come up with ways to teach math with hand signs and clapping.
We've been focusing a lot on computer education,
Teaching about the internet, typing, how to use the mouse.
There's a crush here for little kids, so we thought that it would be important to cover the walls with fresh coat of paint, put locks on the doors.
Libraries, creches, you name it, we've done probably something about it.
Our project in southwest Kenya is as large or larger than anything the USAID has done in Kenya in recent years.
If we're not the ones out here trying to do something about it, then who is?
Even a small group of people, if they really care about something, can definitely make a difference.
You have a choice in the way you deal with life situations.
I'm doing this because I'm really passionate about human rights. The more I found out about the SMRC, the more I was interested, so I had to come.
I'm really glad I'm here. I think it's really pushed me in terms of leadership.
We really want our activities to be sustainable and to be really based on what they want to learn.
One thing we're going to try to stress with the older group in the afternoon is an idea of empowerment and kind of community responsibility. Megan and I are focusing on life orientation.
Sometimes it's good to go to a friend.
Cameron and Caitlin have been working on English. Elizabeth and Beth are working with arts and culture.
I just want to inspire them. They start to think for themselves and have big dreams.
The kids play music. They love to listen to Beethoven and Bob Marley, Chinese flute. They've never heard anything like it.
I was always raised with the understanding that I am so lucky. I lived amongst people that have never had the opportunities that I've had. Something you'll never forget.
I want to do something with my life to change the way we all look at humanity in general.
You have the power by yourself to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
If every year people make a small impact, I think that's the way towards development.
Our biggest job is to pick out the spectacular individuals in the community, pass on our knowledge or ideas to them, and let them be a leader in the community.
Sit down, brainstorm ideas, come up with this excellent stuff that they are coming up with.
You do a lot of critical thinking and problem solving skills.
If they could continue this program on their own, that would be absolutely the biggest accomplishment.
From the community's perspective, they're all very happy.
They're great. They teach us many things that we don't know.
Now we have got some youth who have better education.
It's wonderful.
I hope one day all these kids will be motivated through all these things. Because, you know, we really need guys like you.
I want to say thank you to all of them.
I think you're doing a great job here.
I love them all.
I see the hunger for students to have a mechanism to engage on these global issues in a way that is not only educational, but is also meaningful and is impactful.
What's really cool about the student movement is that we're young, we're energetic. I think that our big responsibility is public service.
The fact that this community can even have a personal relationship with us is so different from any other program.
It'll just continue to grow.
I think they're making a very important sort of contribution to the general efforts towards helping impoverished nations and impoverished people through these projects that allow for the people to help themselves.
It was completely started from the community. They wanted to have a health day, we had a health day. They wanted us to discuss and do computer training, we did computer training.
It's pretty fun that kids get a chance to paint their school.
We're really all about finding opportunities for students to become part of that real change with the community. When we get that community buy-in, when they are telling us what they need, we can be of assistance, and together, the community, the students, we really can do anything.
You really have to try really hard not to see an opportunity. They're everywhere. There is opportunity to change the world every single moment of every single day.